And with that, welcome to Bookworm Mystery Dungeon Fire Island Firework Festival. Still a Hack Jam 7 hack that we're going to get right into. Fire Island, a flaming inferno secluded in a sea of wonders. It's said this domain was willed into existence by the legendary Pokemon Entei with one fierce eruption. Those who settled afterwards would come to worship him as the Flame Emperor. Plenty of rituals were performed in his name along the ages, with the most significant being dedicated to the very land he created. Every year, a chosen few would hike to the top of Smoky Peak and shoot fire blasts, mimicking lava bursts that made the island come to be. This ritual remained unchanged until a few years back when a mysterious visitor left a lasting blast in the hearts of the islanders. Dearie, wake up, I guess it's fireworks, alright, what? Rise and shine, you know what day it is today, right? Today's the night of the festival, isn't it? Wow, I can't believe I can't believe the wait is finally over. Has it truly been a year? It certainly felt longer. The wait must have felt eternal with how excited you are. Especially how, now that you're going to take part on the firework crafting. That reminds me, registrations should be up by now, but where exactly was it? Well, if they haven't changed it, everything should still be handled at the stand by the northwest exit. Perfect, that's all I needed to know. Off I go. Gary, wait! You haven't even had breakfast. There's no need to rush, you've got all day to register. Well. Alright, Torchtown, Fire Island Fireworks Festival, Lectum 7 entry by H Fair? I don't know, I'm sorry for butchering the name. Oh, I can go back inside. Oh, you're back? Did you already talk to the lady behind the stand? Not yet. But I thought you wanted to get it out of the way as soon as possible. You even left without eating anything. Well, I just wanted to talk with you a bit, nothing more. Just some talking, you say? We can do that later at the table. Now, go do your thing, I'll be waiting. Alright. So we have... we can't go through here. We probably also can't go through here. We can walk atop this bush. This map is rather big. Wait a minute, kid, where do you think you're heading? As far as I remember, this road leads to the volcano, does it not? You aren't wrong on that, but you fail to consider that tonight the island's getting a large volume of visitors. It's for that reason the Master has deemed the entirety of the volcano off limits, and not just the upper reaches. In other words, I can't let you pass. But not because that's my job right now, I simply don't want you bothering my co-workers. I bet they're still bummed about how I was the only one who was left off in such a busy day. Can you believe it, kid? I got the entire day off to see the fireworks. And let me tell you, it was far from easy. Because nearly everyone wanted to skip work today, we had to decide via a raffle. Doesn't that sound crazy? It didn't help that the Master was adamant about only letting one of us off. But wouldn't you know, I just so happened to choose the lucky number. Impressive, right? Well, I really can't tell, especially because you haven't told me how many of you were there. Your numbers? Counting the chief, we're around 50 Pokemon serving under the orders of the Master, and since only a handful weren't interested, that means I got selected despite 1 in 45 odds. What do you think about that? Well, I guess someone was bound to end up being chosen. Is that all you have to say? What a boring kid you are. Damn. Alright, this was our home. No, this was our home, so this one's different? Indeed, that's a Ninetales. Huh? Who's there? Miss Ninetales, please come down, it's me, Fagin. Fagin, I guess? Yeah. Fagin? Oh, I'm so sorry, you know, I dislike being approached from the rear. Makes me feel like my tails are going to get grabbed. I usually manage to sense others before they get too close, but this time I let my mind wander too much. You see, I told my daughter that I wanted to participate in the firework making, but she was a bit opposed to the idea. It seemed like she was hoping I'd watch them with her, so I'll have to make a great firework to make it up for her. I was deep in thought on what could make a good design, and then you sneaked up behind me. Well, I already told you I didn't mean to. You don't need to apologize, but if you want to, I'll take ideas for fireworks as compensation. Ideas? I have none really. That's even considering that I'm also going to participate. You're going in with no plan? Not no plan, I intend to get to the end as fast as possible. That will give me all the time to make whatever sounds the coolest. And I don't think I'll be able to do that. Guess that means I'm back to brainstorming ideas. Good luck with that. Also, please try to be more aware of your surroundings this time. I don't want another scare. I mean, we did walk into her home and bother her at the fireplace, so yeah, I guess. Oh, hi, Fagin. Are you excited for the firework festival tonight? Well, I'm going to be participating, so you could say I'm at least a bit excited. Wait, you're also participating? Yes, is there a problem with that? But I wanted to play with you and with Mammal, and we would all see the fireworks together. It's not fair. Why do you and Mom get to launch the fireworks, but I don't? Well, one day you'll be old enough to join in. But just because me and Ninetales won't be with you doesn't mean you'll be alone. Remember that there'll be Pokemon coming to visit our island. Who knows, some even could be your age. Really? Friends my age? I can't wait to play with them. Hey, don't get too ahead of yourself. I just said that could be a possibility. Okay, there's a ton of stuff in here. There's also a second... Okay, okay, you know what, let's look at this. What do we have here? It's... the beach? Holy shit, this thing is huge. Excuse me, but what are you even doing? I was just... yeah? I'm sorry, I swear I haven't done anything to your sibling. Huh? My sibling? But I don't have any. What do you mean by that? You don't? Then why do you both have the same head feathers? You have to be related. Me and who else? I really don't know who you're talking about. Do you see him? They're right here, just taking a nap. You're kidding, right? That's a plant! Those are leaves! Don't tell me you seriously thought that thing was not only a Pokemon, but also that it was related to me. Don't shout, you're going to wake him up. Yeah. Okay. Lapras! Welcome to the Lapras travel line. Do you wish to leave the island? Today of all days? Absolutely not. I'm simply curious about how many passenger trips you've got left. Well, progress is going smoothly, with only about half the trips remaining. You can look forward to as many guests as last year. Really, this edition is going to be as good as the last one, but doesn't it get exhausting ferrying so many Pokemon? Oh, don't worry, long distance travel is akin to a leisurely stroll for us. And since this island is nearly equidistant, I guess, to all destinations, all trips are comparable in length, a relief for tracking time. And how long is a trip exactly? A round trip? That would come up to roughly 3 hours to bring a group of visitors here. 3 hours per group of visitors? You're going to be working until sundown, aren't you? Well, I personally wouldn't have it any other way. I probably shouldn't keep you here, then. I'm off. Alright. Flareon, wait. What was that place's name again? Not again. I just went all over the key places of this island. How could I have forgotten it so fast? I really don't want to make a slip-up of this caliber in front of them. In front of who? Yes. Hey, are you okay? Sorry. You scared me for one moment. Never mind that. I need you to tell me the name of the place where the fireworks are assembled and launched during the festival. You mean Smoky Peak, right? Yes, silly me! How could I have blanked such a simple name out? And why exactly do you need that reminder for? You see, I invited my sister and her son to the festival tonight. You can imagine I'm really excited to see them again. I've written them plenty about my love for the island, but the way I phrased it? I guess I phrased it. They may assume I know it like the back of my paw. The thing is that, even though it's been a year since I moved here, I don't grasp where anything is outside of Torchtown. That's why I'm trying to memorize the names of every important location to avoid making a fool out of myself in front of them. But try as I might, I'm incapable of getting them to stick in my memory. Now I ask you, how do you think I could solve the issue? Well, that's easy, just make up names as you need them. You sure about that? I don't think straight up lying to their face is a good idea. Absolutely, just say whatever crosses your mind with enough confidence and they won't bat an eye. I think I'll stick to my method. Good idea, Flareon. But if things go awry, I guess lying, as you suggested, could prevent an embarrassing situation. Maybe I'll keep it in mind. Maybe don't. Anyways, sorry, but you're sort of in the way. Could you please move? Hey, are you going to listen or what? Huh? Sorry, were you saying something? I was too focused to notice. Focus on what exactly? Can't you see it? I was picturing this lit bonfire as practice for tonight. You know my role, right? I'm the guy who makes all those paintings of the fireworks that get displayed in the art gallery. In order to make said paintings, I need to I guess first, do a quick sketch with their key details importantly before they fade. That's why I'm examining this fire. Nothing out its features before... Noting out its features? I don't know. Before it morphs into a different form, repeating for each shape. But wouldn't you need a sketchbook or something like that to make those sketches? Well, although I should maybe be drawing them on paper, I've chosen to just picture everything in my mind. That way I don't run the risk of getting carried away and end up using all my art supplies before the big event. Now, if you excuse me, I need to get back to my training of sorts. Okay then. No, wait, you need to move! You're in the way! Well, he's already tuned in. I guess it's no use. I mean, it's not like he's completely blocking the path, indeed. Alright, Slugma! Or mammal. Pagan, perfect timing. There's something I need to ask you. Did you forget something again? No, it's not that. I just need ideas on how to make my grandpa gain interest on tonight's fireworks. You sure that's impossible? I think he's too bitter about how the traditional ritual has changed to be persuaded. That's gotta be a way. Whatever it takes to make him not sleep through the night, I'll try. Sorry, but the only thing that I see convincing him is participating in the event yourself. Really? I'm not sure if I can make the required trek on my own. I'm sure you'll do fine. Just bake some lemonades and revisor seeds and there'll be no problem. Don't you mean reviver seeds? Yeah, whatever. Grab some of those and the trek will be a joke. Anyway, I need to go register myself over the Northwest exit. See you later. You're partaking in the event? You could have said that earlier. Bye. Alright. Old Turk, leave me be, kid. I want nothing to do with this sacrilegious celebration that has erased our sacred ritual. Hey, don't say that about the festival. It breathes new life into the island every year. The only thing that stinking festival brings is the attention of nosy outsiders, all the while it shatters our bond with the Flame Emperor, creator of this land. Well, I'll let you know that the festival is also in the name of the Flame Emperor, yet it's more visually appealing than the bland ritual. You youngsters only care about flashiness. The fire blasts from the ritual are not meant to be appealing. Their main role is to mimic the magma that the Flame Emperor made erupt to create the island you're living on. So what if we only care about what's flashy? Your dinky flames got nothing on how wild and creative fireworks can get. Out of my sight, kid. I'll pray for the Flame Emperor not to make this island anew due to your insolence. Well, he's still angry. Alright. We have one more house, at least, and this is the license home. A shop is on the back, so she might see me if I go in. Is that a problem? I mean, I could walk into everyone else. Anyways, there's Ogapon, or whatever it's called in English. Your face almost made my heart skip a beat. Yeah, it is Ogapon. It's a mask. Ah, that makes a little more sense. But why are you wearing one anyway? I hope it's not to give someone a heart attack. Masks are typical in festivals. Are they? Maybe where you're from, but I've never seen anyone wear one before during the festival. Not even outsiders. Really? Yeah, you don't have to wear it if you don't want to. Why don't you take it off? No way. I don't sweat it, it was only a suggestion. Okay, Zalaznal. Oh, darling, did you come here to buy anything? I'm sorry, but I just received a large shipment of items and it's going to take me a while to sort them out. But know for sure that I'll be up for business for the festival, so make sure to check by then. Okay, what do we have here? Torchtown's very own art gallery. Paintings of the fireworks will be shown tomorrow by dawn. We're closed until then. Alright, so we did talk to Vulpix before. Those two I have not talked to. Oh boy, I'm so fired up for the festival. It's been building excitement for the last couple of months. Well, don't be. Remember, you need to enter your Zen mode in order to tell us what's happening at Smoky Peak by telepathy. You don't need to remind me that. You just destroyed all my hype in a matter of seconds. Good! You have it so easy. I need to spend 2 hours meditating before it all starts to achieve Zen state. Whereas all you have to do is put on a pretty face for the attendants. Hey, it's not as simple as that. I have to rehearse for hours on end what I'm going to say to the audience. Worst of all, it has to match with Nidoqueen's speech, since I'm pretty much just her sidekick. Huh? And what's wrong with that? I'm mostly saying this because she recently told me she's gonna go under the stage name of Queenie. And that means I have to also use a similar stage name, which would be something along the lines of Brexy. Well, I don't see what's wrong with it. You mean to tell me you don't see how stupid the name is? Seriously, I don't think I'll be able to say, and I'm Brixie, to an audience without exploding into itty-bitty pieces. Understandable. I think meditation could make your worries fade a tad. Care to join me? As much as that could help, I still have tons of prep work to do with Nidoqueen. Guess I'll have to pass. Alright, 7th edition of Fireworks Festival. Registrations are open until tonight. The fireworks viewing will take place at the plaza. Alright, I think we've talked to everyone now, so Nidoqueen. Welcome! This is the registration stand for those who wish to partake in tonight's event. What brings you here? Well, I came to register myself, of course. The name's Fagin. That's the enthusiasm I like. Now then, could you please tell me if you're going to be participating alone or in a team? Well, I'm more than capable of fending off on my own. Alone it is. Okay, just remember that you can change your mind anytime. Lastly, do you want me to give you a rundown of what you'll face tonight? Or am I right to assume you already know? Give me a quick rundown. Okay then, first you should know, I guess, that today's Fireworks Festival used to be the ritual performed in the name of the Flame Emperor. The only thing that's changed is that instead of shooting fire blasts, participants now craft pyrotechnics. That means that all the fireworks that get fired are still deemed tributes to the Flame Emperor. The change proved to be a hit with locals, and now visitors who learn of the event through word of mouth. Now onto the event. It is divided into two parts. It starts with a night trek through two dungeons, Mole Valley and Smoky Peak. Once at the top of Smoky Peak, you've got until midnight to make the best firework you can with the materials provided. Everyone not participating will be watching here in the plaza, and by morning, we should have paintings of all the fireworks hanged in the art gallery. That's about it. Thank you in advance. We'll be awaiting you here after sundown. Perfect. I should tell Mom that I'm registered. I wonder if she's already made breakfast. Alright, I mean we did talk to everyone already, so we can just go straight back home. Oh, you're back. Alright, you already talked to Lady Vincent? You bet I did. My, that was fast. Your stomach must be roaring. Take a seat. I'll serve you your breakfast in just a moment. Well, we did take roughly 20 minutes to do so. Anyways, it's so good. I could eat all this. I could eat this all day. I'll slow down a bit, Yuri. You could end up choking if you aren't careful. Well, not if I eat it up all first. I already finished. Already? The festival sure has got you quite excited. You didn't feel this way about it back when it was only a couple Pokemon shooting fire blasts from top Smoky Peak. Well, that's because it was boring. There was no flair to it, no originality. And you know I preferred hand-to-hand combat over ranged. Fireworks are so much cooler in all regards, definitely more impressive than just a bunch of flames in the sky. I still remember the first time you saw a firework. It was also everyone's, really. Your beak wide open, the glint in your eyes. Every year you'd grow more eager for the next edition of the festival. So much so that you're now going to try your luck there. I can't wait to see what you'll end up making tonight. Hello, is anyone in sight? Mal, is that you? We're both home, you can enter. What brings you here? So, Fagin, you're gonna be on this side that makes the fireworks, right? Yeah? Great! You see, I've been giving some thought to the idea of me also joining in, but I ended up realizing that no matter how much I gear up, there's no way I'm doing it on my own. But that's where you come in, Fagin. Would you like to team up? What? A team? With you, no less. What a wonderful idea. What do you say, dearie? Well, it's just that... Please, this is the only way I can make my grandpa pay attention to the festival. Fine, I'll join you. Just promise me you'll pull your weight, alright? Don't worry, I'll do my best. Now then, since we're gonna be in a team, we'll need a team name. Any ideas? You didn't think of any? To be honest, I was too concerned with you rejecting the idea that I just remembered we would need one. It's okay. How does this sound? We go with our usual name, which is Team Rayaza. Alright, Team Rayaza. You like it? Oh, is that the name you're going to use? I must say it fits you too well. I'll go tell everything to the registrations lady. You don't need to come if you don't want to. You're off? Make sure you save some energy for tonight. Yeah, bye. Fagin, there's something else I need to tell you. And what exactly? Just say thank you for being on board with the plan. It would have been rude to leave without telling you that. Now, then, that's out of my system. I'm out for real. And I hope he doesn't stay out for too long, otherwise he'll be too tired for the real deal. You too should save up energy. Stay in here until sunset, maybe even take a nap. Sounds like a wise thing to do for my sake, and also Mammal's, I guess. I can't believe I'll have to take Mammal all the way to Smoky Peak. I was hoping I would get to the end as soon as possible, but with him tagging along, that's just out of the question. I know for sure he's too slow to keep up with me, and he has never struck me as someone with all that capable of fighting. That doesn't sound at all promising, but he did say that he'd do his best, so I wish he delivers on his words. I just hope he's not doing this just to take advantage of me. Also, I don't know if you hear the thunderstorm outside, but I'm sorry for that. I mean, we're friends. I don't think he has it in him to screw someone close to him over for his own gain, right? Or maybe it could be that he just doesn't know how much I would be better off exploring the dungeons without him. Overall, I'm glad I can help him out on his goal of encouraging his grandpa to watch the fireworks show, but I just hope it won't come at the expense of mine. Yeah, that would kind of suck. Oh, and here I thought you were up and about already. Is that you? Whoa, it's already dark? Don't tell me everyone has already left for Smoky Peak. I don't sweat it, Yuri. They're all still waiting by the registration stand. Oh no, what if they're all waiting for me? I need to get there as soon as possible. It's going to take some time before they all depart, so you don't have to go right away. Instead, here, have some allowance. 1,000 poke? Really? You're giving me this much? Thanks a million. Make sure you stop by Salazzle's shop before you all set out, and get some items for you, both you and Mammal can use. I'm leaving now. You can find me in the plaza if you need anything. And I guess I better get going. Alright. I want to quickly see. Surprisingly, old Turk is not in his house. I guess that means I should waltz in. Ah yeah, he's here. I wasn't expecting you to see you. The only reason I'm not laying in bed is because my grandson Mammal decided to participate. I've long awaited the day when he could contribute his own flaming projectiles, I guess, to the ritual. But it saddens me to see that said day will never come, with this being but a vile imitation. You may not notice it now, but you're all being robbed from the truly performing... from truly, I guess, performing for the Emperor, Flame Emperor. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, okay. It's still locked. Alright, let's see. What can we buy? Bananas. I mean, this makes sense. As well as that. This... I guess. Warp Scene and the banana, that should probably be everything. Alright. Third time's the charm. This time I'm going to look up and I'm going to feel fine. Nope. Still getting dizzy. Why now of all times? I've never had a problem like this on any of the prior years. Could there be some sort of stage fright? Or maybe looking at that fire for so long is now taking its toll. Are you okay? You don't look so good. You've gotta help me. I need to make this headache go away, and quickly. I don't know. Have you tried a heal seat? That's the only thing I can see possibly working out. That's the only thing I've tried. Yeah, that's about the only thing I've tried. But no dice. I still only managed to last a short while looking at the starry sky. Well, how short exactly? Like 5 seconds tops? Then what are you complaining about? That's more than enough time to take a good glance at the fireworks. Oh, don't be foolish, kid. Remember that I've got to make paintings out of them. 5 seconds simply won't do. Well, have someone else fill you in on what you miss. You've got to be resourceful, you know? Hey, that's not a bad idea. Although, you could have done without the lecturing. Hopefully Bryx and Nidoqueen won't be too burdened by their hostess duties to keep an eye out for the finer details. Well, we'll see. Man, oh man, I could sure use a bite right about now. I wonder what are they cooking that requires ovens this big. Ovens? But these are our homes. You're aware of that, right? Whoa, everyone here lives inside of big ovens? You all must be really dedicated cooks. Can I ask you what's cooking over at your place, or is it a secret? No one's cooking anything. Do you think this whole event is some sort of cooking contest or what? Then what is it? A firework festival. It's right there in the name. But what do the ovens have to do with that? Ah, forget it, this whole argument isn't worth getting all worked up over. See ya. Before you leave, you mind telling me where I can get something to eat? Hey, where did you go? Oh man, a lot of people to talk to again. Ah, look at him go. He's the same energetic little boy I remember him being. Well, it does strike me as odd seeing you no longer looking alike. Deep down, I thought you would still be that stubborn Eevee who refused to evolve without first finding a place he belonged to. But it seems that journey of yours finally paid off, although I don't get what made you choose this place in particular. Well, if I had to single it out to one reason, I would say it has to be because of the weather. Did you know that the coldest of nights here are still warmer than the hottest days experienced back home? You didn't need to tell me that. And if it ever gets overbearing, I can refresh myself anytime, since I've got the whole ocean right at my front door. Not like I've had much of a need to dip in ever since I evolved to a Flareon. Well, I could really go for a cold swim in the open sea right about now. But you missed the fireworks if you don't keep track of the time. What was the need to have them start so late? Pagan, look! I made a new friend! Hello! He said he came here from a really far and cold place to visit his uncle. I'm glad you found someone to enjoy the festivity with. Tell me, have you agreed on any game for you to play? And I told him tag was my favorite game, asked if you wanted to play it, and he said yes. I didn't know you liked tag. You'd never suggested when you wanted to play, when you want me to play with you. Well, that's because you're too fast. It's no fun if I can't catch up to you. Wait, really? Then why don't you play it with Mammal? For the opposite reason, he's so slow he never manages to tag me. Ah, I see. Well, anyway, you two better not run anywhere far from here or you'll miss the fireworks. And you surely don't want to miss mine. I promise it's gonna be jaw-dropping. Okay, we won't. Oh dear, did you get to buy any goods with the allowance I gave you? Yep, they're all nicely tucked in my bag. Then you're all set for the night hike. Make sure you share those items with Mammal. Go out there, put on a good show, and make me proud. That I'll do. Just wait for the fireworks. I promise mine's going to be the best of the bunch. Yep. We have talked to everyone so far as I know. So yeah, Fagin, here you are. I was starting to think you wouldn't come. You know I wouldn't miss this for anything in the world. Simply put, I fell asleep. Believe it or not, that's more exciting than what we've been doing here. Nothing but waiting for this one guy to show up. All the hostesses do is say that they're sure he'll come eventually. That and argue how important it is he participates, while also clarifying how him arriving late won't change our allotted time. That important, is he? You can only be talking about... There he is. Looks like we're going to be able to start at long last. Okay, forgive me, Ron, but it appears I'm unfashionably late. I don't swear that we have all been patiently awaiting your arrival. Very good. Who's that guy? What? You don't know him? That's the guy who introduced the island to pyrotechnics. No wonder why they didn't want to start without him. Have you seen his fireworks? Words simply don't do them justice. What I would give to craft one which is 1/10 as good as his. I see. It's just that he looks a bit weird. Freaky even. And I don't know, he must look weird to us because he's an outsider. Maybe there are no Pokemon like him beyond the sea? I don't really care about it. I just see him as someone with great craftsmanship who has changed the island for the better. Well, shall we start then? Rixie, check that we've got all participants here in attendance. Me? Okay, I think I'll start checking the teams. We've got Team Bushfire, Team Late Boom's also over here, and looks like Team Reaz has both members at last. Alright, teams, forgive me, but would it be too much to rubble to arrange one right now? Not at all, go right ahead, just remember to tell Damani-tan once you finish the climb. It might not be a good idea for me to team up with you since I don't have much of an idea on what I could make. Might not be a bad idea. Did I read that wrong? Maybe. I don't know. I bet my little Sarah's going to lose it once I tell her I helped you out. Then come aboard, miss. Whatever input you have will be greatly appreciated. Excuse us, but would it be okay if we also join you? You're a bear, right? Sorry, but I think 4 Pokemon working together would be a bit excessive. What? Fine. Good luck. Does anyone else need a teammate, or are you all... That face, those piercing eyes, that fiery shape. You! Tell me, are you in a team? No? Join us then, kid. I will make your face the greatest in Fire Island. What? Your features have ignited my creativity. I absolutely need you in our team. This is a mask. Even if this face is but an imitation, the feeling it has sparked within my are real all the same. Okay then, I join you. Good choice, kid. Not only are we going to make a blast, we will have one too. The last thing in order is a team name. You two must forgive me, but I have none in mind. There's no need to come up with one now. Decide on a name during the ascent, and Manitan can tell us with telepathy. With you three in one team, that means we've got no solo participants this year. And in other news, everyone's finally here. No longer do we need to wait. Now then, I would like to remind you all of the route you need to take, but we're quite behind schedule. Is there anyone who doesn't know it? No? No one? Great! Remember, you've got till an hour past midnight before the launching. This has been Queenie. And Roxy! Everyone go. Alright. Alright. Molten Valley. Let's see. Alright, we have Flame Charge, Peg, Sky Uppercut. What is Sky Uppercut? Okay, I restrict you to actual moves. Probably. What do we have? Yeah, I did not mean to do that. I wanted to go info. Can hit flying and bouncing targets. Alright. Fighting. Nice. Alright. Well, one unfortunate thing about him having a ranged move is that he's just probably going to spam the ever-living hell out of it. But oh well. Alright, also it's rather unfortunate that... I mean, speed up in general is good, but not for traversing. Obviously, because we kinda need to take care of Mammal in some capacity. And we do not have CTC, so I can't do anything manually on him. I guess Peck. Well, Rockslide also works great. Also, I should probably adjust the stuff here. Yeah, remove the map on the bottom screen. Okay, I'm gonna check the middle one first. Alright, good idea. Yeah, we get a serum spawn. Right. Okay, it's apparently definitely speeding us up with every use. That's good. But it's like the only... Okay, have I even hit one Sky Uppercut yet? Wasn't it rather accurate, actually? Well, that's a 7-star hit ratio. Should be pretty accurate from the looks of it. Okay, I finally hit one. We got Lemonade. I guess Lemonade's our stand-in for Aura Berries. Revisor as well. I do wonder if I can give this to like a boss. I could try. I did. Right, nothing I have is ranged. Because he prefers close combat. Right. Alright, there's nothing in here. Nothing really in here. Yawn. Okay, we swap places, so he survives. Use a Sky Uppercut on him, and wait until he wakes up. Okay, these are just dead ends. Okay, could it be that we have a very limited turn? Okay, I think we are very, very limited on max turns. Okay. Unfortunate. Also, we just blew up. Which means if we have horrible RNG generation, we could theoretically run out of turns from the looks of it. Let's just hope this does not happen. I mean, what are the odds, right? Alright. I am already starving though. So I should probably deal with that rather quickly. Can you please die? Holy shit. Okay, yeah, something's stirring again. At least we got stairs. Thankfully. Okay. He should be weak to fire, indeed. It's a bit unfortunate that I already, that I constantly have to wait. Also, yeah, I know I'm starving, I just want to make it to the stairs before. To make sure that it was not the last floor. Also, again, I don't know how loud the thunderstorm is actually going to be in the background. I do apologize for it again, but can't really do much to influence the weather, unfortunately. We have hidden stairs right next to normal stairs. You know what? Sure, we'll take it. Secret room. Uh-huh. Revival seat. And money, we take that stuff, that's nice. Alright, floor 10. The only unfortunate thing is a revival seat will not save us in case of turn limits. Okay, you did not need to attack this one. But, anyways. I also have Sky Uppercut. Pack, however, is very effective and deals with it quite well. Okay. He used agility and heat wave. Well, thank God I can also speed up. Ooh, yeah, that's damage. Okay, we do have Blaze as an ability. Once again, something stirring. We're getting close to the move turn limit. Thankfully, we did find stairs, and we are through. Or at least at the midway point. Phew, we're finally out of Molten Valley. So that means that Smoky Peak is up ahead, correct? Let's rest here until we are ready to take on this final leg of the journey at full strength. Hey, where you going? Wait up. Wait up, you say? That's all I've been doing since we started to this very moment. We're running late and you seriously suggest resting? Did you forget we're under a time limit? We don't have time for that. Had it not been for you tagging along, and I would have probably already... what? I would probably already be at the top, I can't read. Making the best firework ever. But no, instead I need to make sure every second that you don't end up losing track of me, because I took a turn slightly too fast. And if I forget to check once, it's only a matter of time before any meddling? I guess meddling enemy jumps you and sends us both back to town. That means I need to backtrack to wherever you decided to wander off to, which just wastes time all around. You said you do your best, pull your weight, all that stuff. We'll get on with it. Hey, and listen, I promise you I'm trying my hardest to stick by your side, I really am, but please try not to run off at full speed when it's not necessary. I understand you mostly fight by dishing moves at high velocity, but you should slow down before charging into the next room. Oh, man, I tried to, but we absolutely have to keep going with no breaks. We're just too tight on time. Well, if that's what it takes, I'll push through. Lead the way, but don't leave me behind. Okay. Yeah, would like to save indeed. Okay, save completed. Okay. Let's go. Mammal, we're ready to go. Let's go then. We'll make it together. Okay, Smoky Peak. I hope we're not on an ass-tight turn limit. Wait, Skypack should be very effective, yeah. Against you... not, I guess? Okay, let's see. Twist Band. Okay, I should probably move through up here. Well, he had Destiny Bond already. At least I somehow did not die. That's good, I guess. Right. Makes sense. Fighting moves are not very effective against. A flying time. I guess Flash Fire. I have to get rid of him before he does something like unleash it. Right. Wait, since when is that not very effective against him? Alright, it's super effective but playing the wrong sound. Was there not a problem I mentioned at some point before? I think so. Well, this layout is terrible if we are still on an ass-tight turn limit as we were before. Yeah, we are. Okay, that's cool. That's gonna be a problem. Cool. That's I might be dead here. Depends on how fast I... Okay, never mind. I found stairs. We're good. We're good. Right, of course he gets ranged. Ooh. Not good. Okay, we barely survived that. What if I put to sleep? We did not survive that, but Driver Seats saved the day. Okay, now we're just way too fast again though for him. Anyways. Okay, stairs! And hidden stairs in the same room again. Yeah, we take the secret room, we take our restock on the revolver seat. Definitely. Also, I've not mentioned it yet, but the tile sets do look very nice. Okay, thank God, we got a quick floor. Right, floor 5. Good. Toxic! That's cool. That's pretty bad. I'm sure we'll be fine. Probably. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. This is not good. Ach du Scheiße. How do I do this? I have a petrify all I'm so dumb. Okay, I can just use it now. Does not petrify as much as I wanted to. Okay, I need to. Wait. Yeah. Doesn't this usually prevent poison? Anyways. I have a peckerberry. Nice. Okay. The game is running horribly for some reason. But we'll just ignore that and... Okay, also just... Going to stairs. Okay, we somehow actually made it out alive out of that one. Cool. Okay, we need to heal him up. We do have another peckerberry, so we can just do that and wait a bit. Let's see, harsh speed F drop. 2 harsh speed F drops. I need to find one of those. Okay, we have stairs on the left. That's also nice. Yeah. Agility, right. I don't think he has something he can use to attack. What the f... Okay. Anyways. We'll just live with that, I guess. Brave bird. Ah, cool. He took 9 damage from that. That's what we like to see. Now become a decoy. Don't annoy me, please. Thank you. So yeah, Talonflame's dangerous. I'm sure it'll be fine. Toxic, alright. Okay. He walked right there. Okay. Yeah, okay. We are in kind of a bad situation. I really need stairs. Ach du Scheiße. Yeah, I really do need stairs. Quick. Oh god. I also have to heal up Mammal because he's dying. I don't have any berries against poison anymore. Okay, but we did find stairs finally, and we are through. Fagin, look, isn't that the top? Let's hurry, we might still have time. Team Rayaza, right? Yeah, that's us. Did we make it? Are we on time? I know it's certainly taken you long to arrive here, but there's still time. Please make your way over to your station. Right, I can't talk. Right away. How much gunpowder do we use? Wow, there's a lot. I don't think we can fit more than half in the rocket. Maybe the remainder is in case we need to restart? Any suggestions for pigments? Let's start with this orange one, and maybe we can later think about adding others. Quick, where's the fuse? I might have seen it earlier around here. Found it. Here it is. Huh? You heard that, Fagin? Oh no, don't tell me. They already started firing. Hurry, we need to finish this fast. Wow, what an amazing start to the event. Will the following teams be able to match it? The next firework belongs to Team Late Boon. What kind of tribute do they have stored for the Flame Emperor? I wouldn't really call second place out of 4. Okay, there was something with the text I did not see it, unfortunately. Anyway, here it comes. Okay. Hold on, isn't that the Flame Emperor himself? How did they manage to capture his likeness in a firework? I need to draw all of this? Those bags, they're huge! Even during my day off, I can't escape the master. Right. How are we even supposed to compete with that? Oh no, it's our turn. Team Areaza, you're next. Honored. Amla, can you do the honor? Okay. We have orange. Is that it? Did they have some sort of technical error? Good, they give me. What a disappointment, as expected. Oh, ha! Mr. Taco, where are you going? Thanks for your contribution, Team Areaza. The Flame Emperor appreciates it all the same. That's kind of a pain. How's that possible? Pain. And now for the final firework of the night. It belongs to a last-minute team featuring our special guest, Belasifalon. I don't know how to pronounce his name. A last-minute team? My mommy's got to be in there. We're finally going to see my mommy's firework. Everyone give it up for this contribution by team... What do you mean they don't have a team name? We explicitly told them they had all trip to come up with one. Eyes on the sky, it's about to launch. Right. Oh. Amazing! That's certainly a Belasifalon firework. There's no matching the levels of detail he manages to achieve. How is this more complex than the second one? How pretty! I hope Fagan's got a good viewing angle up in Smoky Peak. It would be a shame if he doesn't get to see this. What an incredible way to end the night, don't you agree, Bryce? Certainly. This has been Queenie. And Bryce. Thanks for coming, alright. That was kind of disappointing. No, it can't be. Fagan, you good? This can't be happening. No, he's not good. Where are you going? Don't tell me you're heading back on your own. Well... Later that night... Why does this have to happen to me of all? All I wanted was to make a firework that would move the spectators. Move them, and so many others have moved me on years past. But look at what I've made. It doesn't spark joy, or passion, or fear. It's empty. Why would anyone remember such a whimper? They wouldn't. Unlike all the other fireworks, no one's going to look back at mine. Why is that? Do the others have something that I don't? What is it exactly? Did I ruin the festival? Is this all my fault? No, Mammoth's to blame for this. I was so expecting Mammoth to get all the blame. I'm better than this, I know that for sure. It's just that he held me down. I need to prove to everyone what I'm capable of. But how do I go about doing that? Fire Island Volcano, I'll make it there, and everyone will see, even Entei. I just need to put this plan to the text. So we're gonna actually try to go to the peak of the volcano now, I guess? Well, where could Fagan be? From how messy his haybed was, I know for certain he slept here. Maybe he went for a morning jog? With how much running around he must have done last night, that sounds unlikely. Ah, here you are. You had me worried, you know. Anyway, I assumed you'd be quite hungry, so I went ahead and made you your breakfast. Take a seat. So, how was the festival? Did you... I'm done eating. Really? But you've only just begun. Wait, you're also leaving? Yeah. Goodbye then. My poor mother. Alright, we can however go back in and talk with her. Son, is something amiss? Huh? Why do you ask that? The tone's quite meek and you've hardly eaten anything. Are you hiding something? No? Did something happen between you and Mama? No? It's nothing like that, okay. Fagan, you need to tell me what it is, then I won't be able to help you otherwise. Ah, you wouldn't get it, and you won't need to, I promise. Man. Alright. Well, man, listen, Fagin, I'm sorry. I know you wanted to make something more impactful, and that you couldn't because we were quite late. But I promise you that. No, it's okay. In a short while, it won't matter. What do you mean it won't matter? From the way you said it, it doesn't sound like you're going to get over it on a whim. Just wait and you'll see. I don't know what you're planning, but please don't do anything rash. Or you are for sure gonna do something very stupid. And he's sleeping. Disappointing. As expected. Damn. Man. Alright, so Laszlo is still... we can't... I can't talk. We still can't go into Laszlo's home. Right. Do we have anything on the beach? We do! We do. And then there was another big boom, and this guy, there was a scary face with huge white fangs, and then a small boom. And then at the end, there was a really big boom. And this guy, there was an even scarier looking face down on everyone. It didn't have huge fangs like the second one, but it looked like it was made out of fire and flames, and... Sweetie, could you please stop bothering the travel liner lady? You know that we've got a long trip ahead of us, right? But man, no nuts. You will do as I've told you, and I don't want to hear a single complaint. And I understand your concern. It's important to tell kids how one should behave around strangers. But I should point out that I don't find his ramblings annoying. Quite the contrary, they're proving to be quite useful, since I didn't get to see the fireworks alongside the rest of the attendees. Does that mean that I can keep talking to her? Well, if she's fine with it, but keep it quiet, your words are starting to drill into my head. Alright, where was I at? You were describing the fourth firework. Ah, yes, I was saying that it looked like it was made out of fire and flames and... Well, you sure you want to leave so early? I wouldn't mind having both of you stay in my house for a week or so. Sorry, it's just that he's too little to handle these extreme temperatures. I don't want him to get a sunstroke. That's not true, I can handle it fine. And I want to stay here with Uncle just a bit longer. No, little guy, your mother's got a point. That would be horrible if something bad happened to you while you were here. Can we at least go visit Snotty Peak, alright? Before we leave? No. Do you even know how hot places like these get by midday? I can hardly stand it right now, even at morning. Will we ever come back here? Maybe. But it would have to be during the night, and under no circumstance we would stick here after sunrise. Yay, thank you! Wow, I thought you wouldn't budge at all. I must say you did good. It would be rude to never come here again and leave you alone, but also it would be nice if you went to see us for a change. I guess so. Alright, we do have money, right? We have 500. I'm gonna quickly check. 800 for Reviver. What can I sell? I do have probably something I can sell, right? Yeah. That should be good. 1.5k. That allows us to pick up this, and we actually don't really need more. Right? Sweet dreams? Alright. Why isn't the queue moving? I just want to catch some seats, man. Hang on, are you gonna go to sleep in the middle of the gallery? Why, of course! What's better than a dark and gloomy place to get some shine? And it's not like I would be in the middle. I can just hang from the ceiling, and that way I won't bother anyone. What do you mean, dark and gloomy? This is an art gallery, not a cave gallery. So what if there's a cave painting or TV down there? I simply won't touch them and I'll be golden. Good night. Day. Can we go in? Should be open by now, but this queue seems to say otherwise. Besides, it's not like I want to see my dad next to the other's hard work. Alright. Those two don't want to talk with me. Alright. Are you looking for Sarah? She's sleeping right now. Please don't wake her up. Of course I'm gonna go straight to her. Friend, goodbye. Alright. So, we do have Nilligrin and Bryson. Hey, Bryxy, don't you feel relieved now that it's over? Almost as if a weight had been taken off your chest. Yes, I certainly feel better, but why did you just call me by my stage name? Oh, that! Having these identities we crafted go unused after they failed wrong, so I thought we could use them a bit longer. Seriously, for how long exactly? I don't know, however long the others are comfortable with. Damanitan, for instance, told me he wouldn't mind calling us Queenie and Rexy from now on. That brute said that on purpose. Where is him? I've got a thing or two I need to tell him. And I think he's with Smeagol in the art gallery, filling him on the details of the fireworks. It sounded like the poor guy had some kind of artistic block. If only we had stuck to using our actual names like in prior years. Really? But I came up with the idea because I thought you'd like it. Maybe I should have seen the writing on the wall when you chose a name so derivative of mine. Wait just a second, you didn't want me to use a name that so closely matched yours? You nailed it, I was hoping you'd use one that's more out there, with more of a creative spark, but Bricey also worked fine. More out there? But that's nonsense, you think an event hosted by Queenie and Raven, Wildflame, and Embodiment of Chaos can work? What the fuck? Names have to be cohesive, everything has to be cohesive. What all you do is decide on your own and leave me struggling to match your style against my liking. Oh, I had no idea. I'm sorry. Well, all I'm asking for is more direct communication next time, not you just assuming I'm fine with anything. Also, I just forget about the stage names, I don't like them. Okay, poor Bryson. Alright, there might not be anyone here to stop me. But there's only one place I can go, and that definitely isn't Smoky Peak. Yep, but we have to go right here. Looks like I'm all set, but before I go... here, there's some room to the right, where this can go. What are we putting up there? And done. Now it's just a matter of time before someone sees it. Okay. Here it is, Fire Island Volcano, the domain of the Flame Emperor. Not only is an arduous dungeon, I've also heard the top floors are heavily guarded. From down here, the crater looks impossible to reach, but I have to make for it, I'll show everyone. No matter how strong the enemies are, I bet they won't be able to catch up to me if I just run from them. You just wait, Entei, I'll be there in a flash. I didn't even get to save, Fire Island Volcano. Also, I think I recognize the music from somewhere. Also, I can walk across lava, can't I? Yeah, I can. Alright, that's good to know. Quick seat, alright. Being able to traverse lava makes it a bit easier. Defense curl. Okay, Rollout can indeed be very dangerous, actually. Okay, he has Blaze. And we are still on a very strict turn limit. Unfortunate. I don't think I'm quite that big of a fan of being on a very strict turn limit, but it kind of works. Poison spikes. Well, thank God they were directly next to the exit. I should have probably timed that one better. But at least now we can walk with speed up. Doesn't matter much though, because there's school right next to us. But oh well. Okay, again. Rock slide, I'm dead. Or not. Was way too close for combat though. Shit. Yeah, that was my bad. It was completely my fault. Alright. I should probably also use like a defense scarf or something. Boost evasiveness. That's even better. Okay, what is this room? Okay, thank god he only used a status move. Pig Knight. Okay. Yeah. Okay, thank god everything missed. If they would have hit, I would have been dead. Maybe even twice. Magnitude 10. Well, that would have also killed me. Okay. There's just a dead end there. Sizzlipede. Okay, Max Elixir. That's not that bad. Max Elixir again. Still not that bad. But I now know also that they do absorb fire. Yeah, okay, boosted evasiveness was really good call for this one. Something is stirring. Okay, we are getting close to our turn limit once again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these floors can be very, very bad to you. Yeah, I mean, we are close to having all rooms checked. Okay. That only leaves this one. Good, we got this one. I think I'm gonna speed up on him and just walk away, actually. It's easier than just fighting those two. Yeah, same with this one. I think 3 times the speed should be enough. Unless I fall asleep. Okay, never mind, still was enough. I'm just gonna go up here. Ah, I should have not wasted this one. That was very stupid of me. Oh well. Ah, never mind, he is Ghost type, I forgot. Heck was sealed, alright. Well, I'd like to avoid any unnecessary encounter, so I'll not engage the Shuckle if I don't have to. Okay, also nothing in here. I mean, being able to take shortcuts through the lava is quite nice. Especially for rooms like this. Alright, floor 12. And we are getting hungry. Okay, so Rulage. What? Okay. I see. I'm gonna wait until this one is a bit more away, walk around, and stairs. Okay. I think I'm gonna build up speed once again. And just walk away. While also ingesting the elixir. Alright, and that's for 14. I assume it's gonna be like 15 or something. And that's around that number. I should probably also eat something. Banana. Alright. Boy, I do end up starving again. And floor 15, that's a Heatran. Isn't Heatran Mythica? I don't remember. I think so, though. Pretty sure you found this volcano cave in Platinum. Pretty sure to... Anyways, meanwhile, back in Torchtown. Pagan, I know for certain there's something bothering him, and I understand he has his reasons to not discuss. Well, it's just that... I want to do whatever is possible to help him. I just wish he would tell me. It's not like I would judge him. You sure? Miss Charizard, are you in here? Mal, you sound troubled. Is something the matter? It's Fagin. He left a worrying flyer in the bulletin board. You have to see it. What? Don't tell me he's in danger. I need to go find him. Wait for me, alright. Where is it? Maybe over this side? Is it this one? Let's see. Keep an eye on Fire Island's volcano's crater. What is he thinking? Don't tell me he intends to go there and face Entei. I need to catch up to him quickly. Ah, not again. Okay, midway-ish point. Alright, this is all going according to plan. Just a bit more and I've made it to the crater. I'm not even tired at all, so I see no issue with continuing on. Oh no, how could I have forgotten? The upcoming floors are swarming with guards. I'm not that concerned about those two magma doing sentry duty, I could just run past them both. But I'm afraid running away might also be my only choice against the other guards. All of a sudden, taking a break to collect my thoughts is looking quite desirable. Also, is this GTI music? I think it is. Anyways, I mean, it's definitely S&D stream music because it's fading out for saving, which is very, you know, not bad. Anyways, those two guards won't be leaving anytime soon, so it looks like I've got to make a run for it. Am I ready? Yes! Here I go! Huh. Did that kid seriously just run straight into the restricted area? Well, he sure did. You know we are in trouble if that rascal makes it face to face with Master, right? Well, there's too many of us for that to have a realistic chance of happening. If I were him, I would give up on the spot. Let's go after him, otherwise the chief's gonna yell at us. Alright. Fire Island Chimney. Ach, du heilige Mutter Gottes. This is something. Time to build up speed on them. Shit. 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 Not good. Not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. Haha. Yeah. I'm just gonna do that and leave. Holy shit. I am so in trouble. Okay, them having counters. Not good for me at all. Holy shit. Okay. Also, why this layout for this? Okay, I need whatever the hell Longustos orb is. What is that? A long toss orbs. Enable through Sapphire. Okay. Don't need it. We just continue onwards. And get some very lucky stair spots. Okay, the game is already running very choppy, indicating that quite a lot of Pokemon are on the map. Yeah. Okay. The counter is horrible for me because I can't build up speed using... holy shit. Because I can't build up speed using my moves doing that. Okay. I ran straight into him. Scheiße. Oh, where do I run? Where do I run? This is so Stressful, man. They just threw max elixirs at each other. Okay. I mean, his counter state is faded. I can... Okay, I can speed up on him. Good. I don't know what I took like 5 damage from right there, but... Oh well. Okay, it has to be to the right. God. God. I guess for Fear Orb? You are not fearing me for some reason. You are very much on my back. Oh, okay, not good. I mean, I can speed up on him with Flame Charge, I guess. Like, there's no shot I defeat anything in this dungeon. And I don't know how long it is. Oh, Herrgott. He ate a Quick Seed! You're serious. Okay, mensch, what do I do with that? The problem is this, right? I can speed up on this, but I will take damage through counter when doing this. Which is why it's... Flygon sits here. Okay, thank you. That actually saved me. Holy shit. Now I just need to hope that this one is... Okay, nothing is connected to a room, is it? Ah, scheiße. Okay, that's horrible. Okay. Just hope. Okay, there they are. God. This really ain't good for me. Room? No stairs. Yay, room, but no stairs. No room up here. I mean, best is probably to stick inside the lava, and there's little as possible in rooms. Okay, there these stairs are. Just need to get there. Alright, and we made it actually in one go. There's just so many of them. When is this gonna end? Oh, is that a light I see up ahead? That must be the crater. I'm going to make it. Perfect. Now on to the last step of the plan. What just happened? Well, who dares to enter my domain? How did you make it past my guards? Past, I guess. I'll enter. You who seek an audience with me, state your motives. Well, I've come here to put up on spectacle, not just for you, but for everyone. It will only take a moment, so if you excuse me. Do you think this I can let you do as you please up here? How insolent of you to assume so. Like, seriously, what is this attitude, man? Leave this place at once and I'll let this offense go unpunished. You're not interested? Well, I don't care. It's not for you that I'm really doing this, so I'll continue no matter what. Kid, you dare oppose the Flame Emperor? It seems the fate of those who invaded this territory also awaits you. If it's a fight, what do you want? You'll have one. You'll be mesmerized by my wild speed. So you'll accept your demise off of your own will. I like your bravery. Now let me deliver all my threats. Okay, I guess. Yeah, sure. We beat up Entei. Or we get beaten up by Entei. 50-50. I only have a sleep seat. Oh, that is unfortunate. Whoopsie. Yeah, go to sleep. I really hope I'm not supposed to win this. Because I don't deal nearly enough damage. He's having super effective moves. bulk up doesn't really help. I mean, I can go for my whole lemonade thing, but I don't think I'm gonna make that, like, at all. But yeah, I guess we can try. I don't even know if am I on revival seeds? I am. I was revived? Oh, never mind, it's I got a revival seed on me. Shit, I forgot. Yeah, I did not survive that. Surprise, surprise. Why didn't it work? Alright, I was not supposed to win, thank God. Is this all the strength you can muster? How disappointing. Much to your dismay, it's time for me to end you. Well, you won't lay your dirty claws on him. Well, who is there? It's the mother, I guess, yeah. More Judas, what's with this? Mom, what are you doing here? Faggot, speak to me, are you okay? I'm okay, somewhat. Good thing I arrived in time, I was starting to fear the worst. Miss, please wait. How the hell did he make it up there? I didn't even make it up here, yeah. I just followed your mother. As best as I could, that is. What is the meaning of all this? Guards, explain why these three managed to enter my domain. Sorry, master, it's just that the little twerp was too fast to corner. And as for his mother, she straight up beat us all up without breaking a sweat. How powerful is she? I'll have to test it personally. Were she to fall now, the kids she's defending will follow. Well, as long as I breathe, you won't come anywhere near my son. What's going on? Is this an eruption, or is this an earthquake really her making? As I feared, there's more to her power than she was letting off. I guess so, man, I don't know. Oh, that is a mega evolution. What happened to you? Did you evolve? But I thought you were already at your final stage. Never in a million years I would have thought a Mega Evolution Master would oppose me. I won't be able to take this fight lightly. Mega Evolution Master? What does that mean? Pay no mind to that now, Fagin. We've got more important tasks at hand. I need both of you to fend off against the guards, all the while I'll be trying to quell Entei. Well, I am out of reviver seeds, so that is bad. Anyway, should I fall midway through, I trust you that you both will be able to insert the final blow to Entei. That might be a bit out of my league for me, but I'm sure Vagan's more than capable of doing that. Am I? Am I really? Take these items, I'll bet they serve you better. Lemonade, lemonade. Okay, may at least get one reviver. You do trust me? Okay then, I won't disappoint you. Let's get into position then. Guards, surround them all. Make sure they don't escape with their lives. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna bulk up actually. Oh, she's dragon dancing. Well, I can charge up speed on those at least. I do get damaged by rebound, but not that bad of a problem. Okay. He is yawning at them. Mm-hmm. Well, I can't go any more faster, I think. More than quadruple. Although I'd appreciate it if I could hit the enemies. That'd be great. Okay, I'm at 29. Well, that's something. Also, I'm smoke screened. Well, I don't think I was gonna win this. But I thought we could do it. Mammal, I'm such an idiot. Yeah, that was great showing, Master. You absolutely smoked them. I don't know why we even thought they stood a chance. Yeah, I can't read. Against this. Must be because we hardly see the Master go all out. There's no time for celebration. We ought to get rid of these three for good before they do something nefarious. Well then, Master, are we sure they have bad intentions? The way those two came to the rescue of the first guy makes me think that he wandered here by accident. Certainly not. That kid mentioned some nonsense about putting on a spectacle. His arrival here was in no way an accident. A spectacle? That's not what I would call an evil motive. And it's also so specific that I doubt he made it up. What's that thing the kid's holding? A firework rocket? It appears he was saying the truth, and the other two simply came after him. That matters not. Just because he has that doesn't guarantee he would refrain from stealing or harming this domain after firing. What? But we can't know that for sure. Shouldn't we wait until there's no shadow of a doubt regarding their intentions? Yeah, but how do we go about doing that? Well, I've got the answer. Guards, take them away. If they truly have an ill intent, they could be back here. Otherwise, I hope for their safety they flee with their lives. Okay, I guess. Yuri, open your eyes. We somehow survived that, actually. Oh no, we're back at the entrance? Quick, we've got to make our way back. Hagen, what are you saying? We only made it out because the Flame Emperor took pity on us. Please don't tempt your luck again. No, but I got it. I owe it to everyone. Oh, what? A better firework. Huh? You've seen it, right? There's no point comparing the others' impressive offerings with our pathetic, shameful dud of a firework. All because we had no time. Had I not ventured with Mantle, I know I would have had a shot at making something better. But I didn't want to leave that to a what if, so I spent all night making a firework that would prove me right. I couldn't just fire it from Smoky Peak. That would just look pathetic, almost as if it had taken me all night to get there. No, I needed a location that was more out there, and the top of Fire Island volcano came to mind. Hang on, you have a firework? Well, we can fire it right here. I think the location isn't as important as the firework itself. You think so? I promised I would do it from the crater, but I guess that's no use now. Hopefully the townsfolk won't mind. Are we all set? I think so. Mammal, whenever you're ready. Got it. Alright, I guess we're gonna use top screen? Yeah. What? But I spent all night working on it. How is this possible? What do you mean? What do I mean? I mean that there's no way anyone would like this garbage. Just look at how everyone hated Whimper #1, yeah. This could have been the best festival in recent memory, but no, I just had to show up with my fraud to pyrotechnics to ruin it. Ruin it? Yuri, I think you've got it all twisted. You thought everyone hated your fireworks, so you set off to fight an external battle to prove your worth to them. When you should have been fighting an internal one to find your worth, since after all, the only one who hates your firework is you. Really? Yeah, just because your firework didn't match the highs of the competition doesn't mean the audience despises it. Nor did anyone see the event on a lesser way just because your attempt didn't pan out. No one's demanding you to do as well as the experienced crowd on your first go. That's simply unreasonable. So why are you measuring yourself to that standard? Of course you're going to be disappointed when you understandably fall short. Worst thing is that said disappointment stops you from seeing your efforts for what they are. I know this might not sound genuine now, but I really enjoyed your firework. It meant a lot seeing something you put efforts in. It may not have stacked well in a technical level to the other three, but the emotional value pushed it to be side by side to them in my eyes. From that perspective, it warms my heart to see the improvements in this last firework. It might not be the jump in quality we're expecting, but that doesn't mean you should disregard it as insignificant. You really mean all of that? Down to every last word. Man, I'm such an idiot. I should have known from the start that my work would have been rather lacking. But instead I stubbornly believed that I was as capable as the rest, and look where that all was got us. Don't blame yourself. It's easy to look back and determine where you went right or wrong with hindsight. But in the moment, and especially when your emotions and ego are on play, the wrong path is at a time the most alluring. And I know, just looking back at how we thought we could beat Entei makes me feel incredibly stupid. And look at me, had I known our firework would have disappointed my grandpa, I wouldn't have bothered you. From there, you could have ended up disappointed still, but with no one to blame but yourself. Or maybe Blastefonen would have let you join his team. But at the moment, all I saw was a need to change my grandpa's view, and that required dragging you in. I'm sorry. So in the middle of you not telling me not to beat myself up for my decisions, you're going to beat yourself up. That's kind of funny. Don't get me wrong, I accept your apology. It's just that I also wanted to point that out. Well, if that improves your mood, then yes, I'll take it. There's no longer a reason to be here, don't you think? Let's go back home. I think we could all use some rest. Oh, did you just read my mind? That's exactly what I was thinking. Let's be thankful that this ended in nothing more than a scare, and to move past this whole ordeal. But please, remember to be a bit less rash in the future to ensure nothing like this ever repeats. I promise you I will, Mom. Good, now then, let's go home. Alright. Also, Mom, are you going to tell us about that Mega Evolution thingy? You've got a better memory than I thought. Unfortunately for you, that will have to wait. You've beaten Fire Island Fireworks Festival. As of now, the credits are not yet implemented. Please refer to the credits file, alright. The hack is part of the 7th Skydome hack gem with the theme of Destiny's twist and the gimmick of use of top screen. Please check the other hacks in this gem over at the Skydome hack directory. Yeah, we're going to go through all of them in due time. So yeah, what was the twist, you ask? You just saw it. Fagin misinterpreted what the issue was and took the wrong path for improvement, I guess. No wonder he couldn't defeat Entei. How would that have helped when the second firework was also disappointing in his eyes? True, he was following a twisted destiny. Different from the introspection that, well, good luck. Thankfully that TechSec didn't break it. He should have done. That and a scripted loss into a second scripted loss isn't what most people would see coming, true. Anyway, the hack's over. There'll eventually be updates for it, like Spanish translation and proper credits, but likely nothing too substantial. Thank you for playing. Alright, we do get back to the title screen, and as the game has said it itself, this is the end, and thank you all for watching. With that said, until the next time, I do wish you all a great day, night, evening, whatever, and bye.